The Jaguars take on the New York Jets, traveling to New York in week 16 of the NFL football season, one day after Christmas. And wouldn't Jaguar fans love to get a Christmas present from a victory against the New York Jets? It's been difficult here in Jacksonville, the first post-Urban Meyer era game. Jacksonville losing to the Houston Texans 30-16 in what saw the Jaguars hang tough. Play calling looked a bit better. Special teams touchdown given up on a kickoff return by the Houston Texans put this game out of reach early, down 14-0 early on. The Jaguars scratch and clawed their way back, losing 30-16 with a late Brandon Cooks touchdown to seal the game. But thank you, Pooch Crew, for being here for episode 123 of the Poogie Podcast. Looking forward to diving into the Jaguars versus Jets matchup here in week 16. And I'm not going to bore you with stats in this episode. Granted, these teams rank towards the bottom in almost every major statistical category. We'll take a look at some of the advantages and disadvantages for both teams, some of the key storylines, of course, starting with the number 1 and number 2 overall picks from the 2021 NFL Draft facing off against each other, a game a lot of people have had circled on their calendar for a while. And while Zach Wilson has been outplaying, for the most part, Trevor Lawrence, he does only have 6 passing touchdowns on the season, complemented by 11 interceptions compared to Trevor Lawrence, who only has 9 touchdowns, but 14 interceptions. Both rookies are showing some rookie rust, if you will, but both are accompanied by 2 of the worst rosters in the NFL. With the loss against the Texans, the Jaguars overtake the Detroit Lions, who upset the Cardinals on Sunday for the number 1 overall pick. But that could all change with a victory on Sunday against the Jets in what might see the Jets catapult into a top 2 pick and the Jaguars fall out of the top 2 if the Jets were to win this. Now, the Jets coming off a loss to the Miami Dolphins on Sunday, 31-24, and what saw the Jets blow 2 10-point leads at 10-0 and then again at 17-7. The Dolphins defense stuck around and made things difficult for the Jets on offense, and the Dolphins end up winning the game 31-24, overcoming a pick 6 thrown by Tua that the Jets returned 20 yards for a touchdown to tie the game at 24-24. The passing defense for the Jets will be something to look at. However, the Jets rank at the bottom of the league in points per game, allowing about 31 points per game, as well as yards per game. So if you look at the yards per game allowed, the Jets are not doing a great job, and they are almost dead last in rushing yards allowed per game. So James Robinson, knock, knock. Hope you're there. Hope you're ready to have a big game with Brian Schottenheimer taking over the play calling from interim head coach Darrell Bevell, just announced this week on Monday. Excited to see what plays can get called, as the offense on Sunday did look a little more competent with some fresh play calling. We saw some new formations, and we saw some receivers getting targeted downfield. We liked Laquan Treadwell. We saw James O'Shaughnessy make a catch on the sideline, as well as Marvin Jones getting targeted as well. But the story here is really going to be James Robinson. As much as people want to look at Trevor Lawrence versus Zach Wilson, I don't think there's going to be much to be excited about between the 2 rookie quarterbacks going head-to-head, other than potentially who's going to win the head-to-head matchup. I think Mac Jones has already sealed up top rookie quarterback for 2021. However, Trevor Lawrence going out and losing to second-round pick Davis Mills, 67th overall pick, early 3rd round pick, did not look too good for him. However, the Jaguars roster, again, is very depleted. Carlos Hyde was not active on Sunday against the Texans, so we saw Dare Ogunbowale in the backfield a few times. A missed handoff saw the Jaguars not pick up a 3rd and short. James Robinson, short and sweet, has to be on the field. On the Jets side of the ball, Michael Carter continues to be a bright spot for that offense moving forward, complementing Zach Wilson. Michael Carter has not played every game and honestly has less than 500 rushing yards this season, which is not the greatest. However, he is effective out of the backfield, collecting over 330 yards so far this season out of the backfield. So look for Michael Carter to get some play out of the backfield from Zach Wilson. This Jaguars defensive front got to the quarterback and put some pressure on Davis Mills at times, but they need to do it more consistently. They cannot let Zach Wilson get comfortable, as he is a rookie and he will make mistakes. He has tried in the past to make much out of nothing, and we saw the Dolphins actually get after Zach Wilson nicely on Sunday and really cause some disruption against him, allowing the Dolphins to go ahead and win that game 31-24. Pass offense wise, the Jets have a bit of an advantage in yards per game. However, rushing game, the Jaguars have the advantage there. So really, it is an evenly matched game, and it's unfortunate to say that, considering it's evenly matched due to both teams being underperforming and below average on the entire season. There. But I'm looking forward to this game. It should be a nice game coming out of the holiday, and it's the second game of a back-to-back of easy games for the Jaguars. Not easy in terms of winning, but more so as far as the expectations. We need to get out there and just play well, hopefully be a confidence booster for this Jaguars team, which is young and needs some confidence at this point in the season. So I don't want to say it's going to be an exciting game. However, it will be one to watch on Sunday if you have nothing else going on, or your TV cable provider doesn't allow you to watch any other games, or Red Zone, which I would always recommend watching alongside of a Jaguars game. Now, as far as against the spread, both of these teams are currently 4-10 against the spread. So there's really no advantage either way. The Jets do open as 1.5-point favorites, and the over-under currently sitting at 41 points, which does seem a little high for two offenses that seem pretty stagnant over the course of the season. However, the Jets have put up points recently against the Dolphins, as I mentioned, and they are capable of scoring with Jamison Crowder on the end, and even Ryan Griffin, tight end, who has made some plays recently as well for the Jets. The Jaguars have scored less than 17 points now, I think, in 6 games. So I think this is going to be another low-scoring affair. Now, to say the Jaguars cover is a bit of a stretch. I do think that the Jets win this game. Unfortunately, the Jaguars haven't had the best of luck going to New York and playing the Jets, and I think a young team on the road after the holiday is not going to set them up well for success. So I am going to take the Jets winning this one. As for over-under, the overs are 8-6 in all of the Jets games this season, and the unders are 11-3 for the Jaguars, barely missing the under in the game against the Texans due to that Brandon Cooks late touchdown that put the total at 46 points. Seemed a bit unnecessary to me. It was sitting right at 39, which was a half point below the over-under in that game, which I took, of course, because I've been hammering the Jaguars under. But Jaguars team total under, hammer the under in this game, and I do like the Jets to win this game 19-17. I don't think the Jaguars cover this one, but give me the Jets 19-17. There are some other intriguing matchups this week in the NFL, and the playoff picture is really starting to take form. We do have some games still finishing up for week 15 on Monday and Tuesday night before a quick turnaround with Thursday night football kicking off the holiday weekend. Remember, 2 games on Christmas Day as well. But hope everyone's been enjoying college football bowl season on top of this NFL action. Hopefully we can keep these games rolling. UCF with a big matchup against the Florida Gators coming up on Thursday at the Gasparilla Bowl in Tampa. But for now, appreciate you tuning into this Jaguars-Jets preview of Week 16 football. And please subscribe to the channel. Find us on your preferred podcast streaming platform. But whatever you do, go make this world a better place and take care.